And the Wales and the West champion bottled beer 2013/14 is Celt.
Get Tommy live. Get Tommy live when it's in the stooge.
Come on!
What's it like to win the award, Tom?
Oh mate, what can you say?
Get back to it. Gold award. Awesome. What's it like to win the award?
Well, to be honest with you, I can't comment because I've been slagged by these guys all day long.
Okay.
I just feel abused, but chuffed.
How do you feel?
Double gold. Yeah, double gold on chuffed, mate. Look at them. Yeah. Awesome, mate. Yeah. So, have a sip of this. What's this one?
I don't know.
Simon Martin is drinking lager. Nice one, buddy.
Well done on that. Cheers, Tom.
Awesome. Cheers, mate.
Okay, it's beer o'clock again on the Real Ale Guide. I'm joined by Tom Newman, first brewer to ever come into the kitchen here on the Real Ale Guide.
How we doing, mate?
Not too bad, thank you. Little bit croaky and whatever from yesterday. We were at the Ludlow Spring Festival, the Wales and West SEBA Regional Awards. Tom Newman of the Celt Experience. You may have seen him on the channel a few times in the brewery. We did the live brew, Continental Drift, Red Rye IPA.
Yeah.
But Tom picked up an amazing 4 gold medals and 1, was it a bronze or silver?
5 golds.
5 golds.
A bronze and a runner-up.
That's, and I've been going for 3 years to the Wales and West. You've probably been going a lot longer, but I've never seen such a clean sweep like that from any one brewery. There's the awards. I'll just show them off.
So we got the overall champion.
Yeah, let's get that up to the camera. Look at that. Wonderful. Cut glass. Is it crystal or glass?
Oh mate, I haven't got a clue. I can see through it. That's one thing I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we got the overall runner-up as well, which
fantastic.
These are both in cask.
There we go. Great.
But
how did you go from? This is the important question for me. How did you go from winning 1 or 2 goals to absolutely just blitzing the whole competition?
well, I think there's a couple of things that have happened in the last probably 6 months. We got a massive smash by Waverley TBS last year,
right,
which nearly took us to the cleaners, and all the staff have grouped together, worked bloody hard, and there's been a lot of drinking beer and challenging ourselves to make it as good as we can. One of the things that made a major difference was organic status. We've always used organic hops because they've been bloody good quality. This year I thought the harvest was pretty poor and the cost was ridiculous, so I made a decision to ditch organic, and what it's done is it's allowed us to diversify the flavours a lot more. There's no boundaries basically with our brewery now. We can do what we want with the flavours. The organic hops were great, but we were limited. Now we haven't been limited. We've stretched ourselves and we've evolved our recipes.
Yeah.
We've brought the hop druid into play, who came along last night as well. That's a big percolator, which we're dunking kilos and kilos of hops in to give you pure aromatics.
How does that work? How, in terms of, because I have found your beers over the last few months to be very, very nice and hoppy, not overly hop, but a good balance of malt and hops. How does this percolator work?
I mean, a percolator basically is a way, like a hop back, that you get your aromatics straight from heat to being chilled, so you don't lose your volatile oils, and also it allows you to cut off your flow, so you don't hammer and remove a lot of acids, which are going to give you bitterness as well. So you're looking for pure flavour and aromatics basically, which is the focus, like a coffee percolator really.
Right. Okay.
Extracting all of those oils from the hops.
It must be fresh as well. If I'm thinking in my mind coffee, it's always about freshness, and it must be the same with the hops.
Yeah. So we're always challenging ourselves with sort of testing the quality of every batch of hops that comes in, and obviously the whole hops are very important for that stage, because this whole hops are going to the percolator. So the freshness you get from our beers and the aromatics is nearly all down to the percolator, the hop druid.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's made a massive difference. But also the team, you know, is.
I was just going to interrupt you with that one and say, yesterday it was such a togetherness with the brewery. Everybody seems to be kind of together and cheering when the awards were coming in, and it seems like you've got a really close knit.
Yeah. We help each other. If there's a problem, we help each other, you know, and we drink together, we have hangovers together, and we fight together and work a long week, you know, and I'm fucking stinking today, to be honest, which is why I'm out of energy. but I'm here, you know, and you know, mate, it's obviously first person I wanted to tell about this, you know, and obviously the organic thing. I think a lot of people know now that we're not an organic brewery as such anymore. We do some organic beers. We still produce our range organically for Italy and Chile and a few other countries, America still.
Yeah.
But it's slowly evolving back to basics, which is using non-organic ingredients.
Yeah. And
that's made a big difference, along with teamwork, really. So yeah.
And another great question I think to ask is that some breweries, when they win awards, they've almost certainly, or to the extent that you've won the awards, they've got to almost certainly look to upscale straight away. But your brewery plant is you could probably switch it on 24 hours a day, if you wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, I've designed our plant myself, so I know what I've got to do to expand anything. I can fabricate and make any new vessels myself, so any expansion we need to do can happen very quickly and easily. So the little bit of capacity we have got at the moment is spare, and if we want to expand probably say 50-60%, I could probably do that within 6 weeks. So we're not worried about any growth. To be honest, the growth is happening anyway by itself. Obviously something like this is more a pat on the back for the hard work from the lads, as opposed to growth. But you know, there is business we've already won from the awards. You know, just from meeting people last night who've already given us orders.
Right, great.
But you know, that's
and social media. You've been having people from London tweeting at you.
Yeah, London, America, Japan, China. Everybody's been you know, saying congratulations. So you know, we work closely with all of our partners. So so winning something like this isn't just about us. It's about the people we work with as well. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, no, really good. And it's going to be a hard day to get over, to be honest. I think I need to go back to bed.
Massive congratulations to you, Tom.
Nice one, mate.
I've
Awesome.
known you now a couple of years. It's great to see you kind of the growth that I've seen over the last 2 years. That's one last thing. What's next? I know you've just brought out your Ogham range, but
yeah, we've got the Ogham, which is obviously an imperial range. We've got the Oak, which is the beer that we're brewing with exotic ingredients, but also a yeast that we transfer over from Belgium. Drive to Caerphilly for a fresh brew every time we're brewing it. We've got the Ash, which is an imperial porter, and we've also got the imperial IPA as well, which is an 8.8%. Dunked with hops and a nice balance to it as well. So they're a good range, but also the Shapeshifter series, which is the collabs. We've obviously done one together, Continental Drift.
Really kind of great response from that. People are commenting on other videos saying they've tried this beer at the Wetherspoons Beer Festival, and they've gone on to try Continental Drift and they've really enjoyed it, and Twitter messages from suppliers as well, just the other day saying we've got Continental Drift in, so I'm excited by that, to be honest.
It's all selling out. I mean, we've just done another one which is further from that series called Cat Scratched Celt, which we did in Shanghai with collab with Boxing Cat Brewery. That's finished brewing last week and it sold out last week. So we literally have got no stock left of Boxing Cat other than a few bottles in the brewery. So you know, next is I can't say who it is, but we've got a collab with another brewery, which will be happening in the next sort of 4 to 6 weeks.
Fantastic.
So look out.
Yeah, great. And I do a little bit of work for you guys on a Friday. Come and taste the beers and have a chat, and it's all good. It's all good. Massive congratulations to you.
Thanks. Cheers, Simon.
Cheers for watching. Thanks everyone. Put your comments in the comments box. I'll pass the comments on over to Tom, or tweet at Tom Newman. Beers Tom.
Beers at Beers Tom,
At
or,
Beers Tom.
or at Celt Beers.
Yeah, get hold of Tom, speak to him, congratulate him. Thanks for watching us. Cheers.